Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shravan, and I am the founder and creative director for Akarshana Events and Entertainment. Before I start my session, I come from Hyderabad. How many of you heard about this city? Oh, thank you. And you heard about biryani, right? Yeah, I know. So now I want to show the a little bit flavor of our Indian weddings. Can we show the AV, please? South Indian weddings, yeah. Thank you so much. That's we. So today, my session is all about Glocal. When Ketan called me and said Glocal, so there is a club in my city. I said, what is Glocal? So local to global is Glocal is what he told. So this is my session. Indian weddings, a simple complexity. It looks so, Indian weddings, the name looks very small, but we have 28 states. Each state has got its own customs, traditions, to design a wedding according to that particular location, their taste, their local flavor, what do they like. So a lot of thought process goes into it when we design these weddings. And all the South Indian weddings, what you have seen, are influenced by temple architecture. If you see these architectures, these pillars, are inspired by a lot of temples. So I'll be displaying a few of the case study of few of the weddings which I have done for 50,000 people. And yeah, you heard it right. So we do weddings for 50,000 people. And we cater 10,000, doing a 10,000 people gathering is just everyday job for us. So this wedding in the lockdown, this is special for us. This wedding especially we designed for 155 people during the lockdown. So we've designed the entire temple set. This has been done in 48 hours time. So you can see if you heard about the temple, the famous temple in India called Tirupati. So how many of you heard about it? So these idols and the backdrop and the entire architecture reflects the temple. So, and this another wedding of us, this reflects another temple from Chennai. If you see, there is a lot of artwork. This is called the Kalamkari artwork on the pillar. And if you see on the top, the design, we use a lot of paddy. The grains, the brown one which you see is the paddy root of it. So we try to get in our local flavor to whatever mandap we design. This is another wedding which is showcasing the gray color of the temple walls. So a lot of the Indian temples have this cemented walls. So we wanted to get that flavor. So we designed some mandap in the gray tones, and you can see a lot of flower work. And this is a 40 by 20 meter space. It's around 7,200 square feet. It's so huge. Now, yeah, okay, we are masterized in doing larger scale weddings. Everything is fine. But the trend has changed. So we also need to change according to the trend. After the COVID, we've been getting a lot of vibes of destination weddings. So when it comes to a destination wedding, I cannot get all those temple sets all the way to Antalya or wherever. So we started thinking on how to design a traditional mandap in a destination wherever we go, and how do we carry our ethnicity to the other country. So this is one of the wedding we have done in another city, Udaipur. This is a space. This is a very small space, which is existing picture with a small Lord Ganesh temple. So this is the 3D what we made. So we wanted to make this as the wedding under the diyas. Diya is the light, what you see. So we wanted to transform this, and this is a white palace. This is Taj Lake Palace in Udaipur, one of the famous destination. It's a very small place, and we wanted this to look in the night in this way. This is all the 3D picture what we have done, and this is the one which we have executed. You have 3,500 lights all around, and this is the temple. So we have taken the temple in the part of design. This is what we showed, and this is what we executed. So you can see a lot of Indian flowers. I'll be talking about flower details in the next slides. Yeah, this is another wedding, traditional, though it looks a little contemporary, but we made a lot of touch of our flavor in that, small mandaps. This is done in long back in Mauritius. This is in Bali, one of our destination wedding. So this is a cliff edge bar and lounge. So this is the only space where we need to create a wedding mandap. And the biggest challenge is we need to show this, our tradition. How can I get a traditional flavor to this bar and lounge? So we have our god and goddesses, Sita and Rama. Their kalyan, their wedding, used to happen under a green mat with the Indian weaving style. So I thought I wanted to convert this entire space into a Rama Kalyanam. That means the goddesses, the wedding of that goddesses and god. And we changed the entire space into, using the local flavor of that artwork, but having our ethnicity in this weddings. Coming back to flowers, the picture what you see is Lord Rama and Sita. These are the goddesses and god. The goddesses like this flower. So have you seen this flower? No? So this is called coxcomb, and this is called, I will try to tell in my language, it's called Sita Jada. That is, she used to use this flower for her accessory. So whenever we started designing this, we wanted to get this ethnicity into our mandap. And we started doing garlands with this flower. You have around 5 to 6 colors of coxcomb, which is available. I would like to show you a few of the flower samples, all the way bought from Coimbatore. This is a very intricate work, which takes a lot of time to, make it. So I just bought few samples for you. So this is the garland. What you're seeing, this red one is coxcomb. This is the goddesses which used to wear it on the head. So we designed this, and if you see the background mandap is all designed with this. So if at all, if I'm doing this in any other country, but still I can get my flavor, my country flavor in this. So end of the day, you see a South Indian bride, how much ever modern, she wants a cocktail party or she wants a bachelor party. End of the day, you see a South Indian bride in a sari in the wedding. And the wedding has to be a traditional. So even I always like these lines. Being traditional is not outdated. It's about not forgetting your roots, where you come from. So this is what I believe in. These are the strong lines which made me stand in front of you all today. So I'll be showing some of the samples we made. So we use this as the necklace for the mandap. So this is again the coxcomb. And this, do you know what is this, the green one? No? This is the beetle root. Before it becomes the beetle fruit, this is the root which you find on the coconut tree. So with this, we try to, create, and this garland is the beetle fruit. You can see the small beetle fruit. This is the garland with the beetle fruit. And this is called globe amaranthus. Have you seen this flower? Yeah. So we try to create the Indian flavor, the traditional flavor, with these garlands. That's the paddy which I was talking about. On the top, what you see. We make garland with those paddy, which is left over. You can use this as a garland which gives very good fragrance in the mandap. The moment you spray little water on it, you can feel the fragrance, which is really good. All this you see, the fine finishing with the flowers. You get the ring, you get a proper ring. I think this has been, little spoiled because it took 3 days time to reach here. It's been on the ice storage, but still you can feel the finishing of this, the weaving of this particular Indian flower. So all the garlands, what you're seeing on the picture, is all made of these flowers and some fruits as well. Yeah. So you see there is a fruit making a garland. These garlands take a lot of time. This needs a lot of manpower. So when you're talking about a smaller wedding, that's okay. But the initial weddings which I've shown you will take around 250 to 300 manpower, because these are very perishable. It's not like the Western flower where it comes with the lotion, with a solution. This directly comes in. It has to come directly from the market. Immediately, all the 250 people have to jump in and make it live. You cannot pre-make it because the life of this is very limited. So there is a lot of manpower gets into it. Imagine about when we do a wedding for 20,000 people with these kind of flowers. So we need a lot of manpower, local art to execute this scale of weddings. Thank you so much for having me here. And I thank IMWF, Inventum Global, for having me here. Thank you so much for it. And Bunyat, I think Bunyat, I'm missing him today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can feel the flowers. I'm going to leave it here so you can touch the flavors. Thanks.